All right, what's up out there to all of my fellow gold diggers? This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you. But if you are a fellow gold digger, welcome back because I love and I appreciate each and every one of you. And tonight it is time for Tipsy Tuesday. Tonight, we are talking about the power of having gratitude, as well as I am going to wrap up or do part two of how you can have or get your 2025 year off to a great start. So, we did part of that last week, and I figured I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of it this week instead of making it another video for next week. Okay. But as y'all know, at the top of the video, I always have to do my social media checks to make sure that we are good on all fronts. So let me check really, really quickly. I also have a couple of church announcements that I'm going to be giving y'all as well. So let's see. I'll do that in just a moment too. Let me do one last check. And it looks like, yep, we are good there as well. All right, so if you are new to Tipsy Tuesday, basically what we do is we take some sips as I share some tips. Tonight, I am just drinking on some tea because your girl, I'm trying to, I don't know, it's been kind of a long day. So I'm trying to wind down, get ready for bed. Also, I've been around a lot of people today. So I usually drink this tea. It's like an herbal tea to make sure I don't catch the crud or nothing like that, especially after I've been around a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. So usually drink the tea for that reason as well. But also, like I said, it's been a long day, so I'm winding down and everything. So let's get into it. I have a couple of church announcements. First and foremost, I do want to say thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. I see that we are continuing to grow, so I definitely appreciate that. Welcome to all my new subscribers over here on YouTube. I hope you are loving the Gold Digger fam. And if you are watching and not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you find it helpful and everything, and look at some of the old content because there are plenty of gems too in the other videos. Okay, so just like, subscribe, and share with someone who you think can benefit from it. All right, so church announcements. Like I said, tonight we're going to be talking about the power of gratitude, as well as wrapping up last week's topic about how you can start 2025 off strong and how you can have a life-changing year. But on Saturday, this past Saturday, I did do a Side Hustle Saturday video. If you have not seen that, you are missing out because we talked about holiday side hustles, and I gave you 15 holiday side hustles that you literally can start today and start making some money. So go ahead and check that video out. I'm also highly thinking about doing a Side Hustle Saturday video this Saturday. I know I told y'all last week too, like I wasn't promising anything. Not promising anything this time, but I'm probably am gonna do another Side Hustle Saturday video. Y'all, I love, you know what? If I'm being totally honest, I really do miss Side Hustle Saturday and talking about all the different side hustles and different ways to make money. Like I love talking about ways for us to make money. Okay, so I do enjoy that. And I'm probably, as long as I'm not busy doing something, I'm probably going to go ahead and do a Side Hustle Saturday video on this coming Saturday after Black Friday. Okay. Also, something else for your viewing pleasure. I will have a recorded video coming out this week as well. I'm going to try and drop it tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get that video out to you tomorrow so that you can check it out. Y'all know I haven't been doing a whole lot of recorded videos because your girl just don't have time. It's just easier for me to hop on a live and start talking to you guys versus recording a video and then having to edit it and post it and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And also usually those videos I have to keep very short, like 15 minutes or under. So trying to condense everything down. Whereas here I can talk freely and chat with you guys and kind of go back and forth. All right. So be on the lookout for a recorded video, hopefully tomorrow. If not, it will definitely be out for Thanksgiving, okay? And last but not least, I have a Black Friday sale going on this week on all my coaching. I shared on Side Hustle Saturday that the price of my coaching is the lowest it has ever been. I've already lowered the price, and it's only going to be for this week only. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do the coaching this week. You can book your coaching. I think I have it set up where you can book at least up to 2 weeks out. So you don't have to do the coaching now, but definitely in the near future. And so this will be the lowest price. And y'all, I don't even have the link. I'm going to have to, let me see if I can find the link real quick for you guys so that y'all can have it and check out any of my coaching services. And I do coaching for if you are into notary work, mystery shopping, business coaching, just regular business coaching, as well as if you're trying to get your budget together as well. We do coaching. I'll provide coaching for that too. Okay, and I see I have a couple of comments. Hold on. I was trying to see. All right, let me see what the comments are real quick. All right, April, she says, hello all. Yes, what's up, April, y'all? Okay, let me tell y'all about April since she is on here. So y'all definitely need to go check out the Side Hustle Saturday video, because one of the side hustles I had recommended was like selling holiday drinks for the holiday as a way to generate money. Our girl April over here, one of my fellow gold diggers, she said that one year she sold coquito. She sold coquito and she made $19,000 selling coquito from, what was it, April, from like Thanksgiving to the New Year. So yeah, so in a matter of 6 weeks, she made $19,000. So like I said, check out the Side Hustle Saturday video. See if there's something on there out of the 15 tips that I gave you. See if there's something that resonates with you that you can start this week and start making some money like April did. April, you should do that again. I hope you are going to do that again. That was a nice chunk of change. April says, me too. Money, money, money. Let's talk about it. You talk about for Side Hustle Saturday. Yes, I love talking about ways to make money. And here is the link. Y'all, let me see if there's a way for me to, I think this is how I pin it. If I can pin it at the top. I don't know if it's pinning or not at the top. It's starred. I don't know what that means. All right. Yeah, and April saying, yep, Thanksgiving to New Year's. All right, so perfect. So like I said, that's a short period of time, like 6 weeks to make that kind of money. That's pretty nice. Just selling something for people to drink. All right. So y'all, let's get into talking about, I figured today I'm going to get into talking about gratitude, and then I am going to do the rest of the tips that I gave y'all, or the last, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 8 tips that I have about starting 2025 strong. So like I said, I combined these 2 videos because I didn't want to have a Thanksgiving video and then do a part 2 from last week. We just gonna try and get it all done today. Okay, we're gonna try and get everything done. So I'm gonna try and quickly breeze through the importance of having gratitude and some things that you can do to kind of cultivate your attitude for gratitude. So first and foremost, I'm going to say, we all know we are in the season of giving thanks. It's Thanksgiving time, and just showing that we are grateful for the different things that are in our lives, whether that's people, whether that's things that we've achieved, accomplished, whether that's things that we've earned or been able to accumulate ourselves, just kind of being reflective and thankful of just what we've been blessed with. So it's like, count your blessings in this season, because we definitely need to do that. It's like we count our blessings and then we go out and get all the stuff we really wanted on Black Friday. I mean, it don't make sense. But anyway, count your blessings, be appreciative of the things that you have. And if you find it hard for you to be appreciative, if you're like, man, I still don't have the things that I wanted, I still don't have the things that I've been praying for, hoping for, dreaming for, wishing for, my goals that I haven't been able to achieve. If that is you, you're kind of like a little frustrated with the process, then these tips are going to help you with the importance of showing the power of gratitude. Okay. All right. So these tips that I have is 15. Like I said, we're going to try and breeze through these because I still got to talk about the other stuff too. So the first thing you should do is to, or the first tip I have is to start your day with gratitude. And I used to do this and I've gotten away from it. So it's been a couple of years or a few years probably since I've done this. But each morning you should list 3 things that you're grateful for. So usually when I get up in the morning, I do my devotion. And before I do my devotion, back then when I was doing it, before I would do my devotion, I would write down the 3 things that I was grateful for. It's usually like stuff that either stuff that's going on now or I won't say stuff that occurred the day before, stuff that made me happy or brought me joy the day before, or just, things that I was just grateful that were in my life in general. So I think I'm going to get back to doing that, but possibly in a different capacity that I'm going to talk about in just a few moments when we talk about another tip that I have in order to embrace the power of gratitude. So start your day with gratitude. Like get up in the morning. And that's why one of the tips was it, I don't know, gave y'all so many tips. One of the tips for starting your 2025 year off right was to like wake up early in the morning so you can have some time to yourself. And that is why you should wake up early so you can have this time to be reflective and not rushing out the door or running and jumping and getting in the shower and getting ready. Just take a few moments to be self-reflective of the things that are important in your life. And then the second thing I have in order to appreciate the power of gratitude is to reflect on your achievements. Like, look how far you've come. Look at all the things that you've been able to accomplish. Look at the obstacles you've been over to come. Like, just reflect off of all the things that you've been able to do because you are probably an awesome individual. You probably have accomplished a lot. And some of the things that you've accomplished, you might have just said, oh, that's just normal. That was the normal process. That was the next thing that I was supposed to do. But maybe it was, but still, it's still an accomplishment. And you should reflect on it and, kind of pat yourself on the back or kind of like congratulate yourself. Because I know I'm the type of person, I have so many goals that like once I hit one particular goal, I'm off to hit the next one. And I don't always reflect and think about, oh, look how far you've come. Look how much you've learned from the time that you started. Okay. So that was number 2. Number 3 is to have a growth mindset. So having a growth mindset means that you embrace the challenges you have as opportunities for growth instead of looking at them negatively. If you have any setbacks, you try to show that you have resiliency. So always have a growth mindset. Like if you encounter something, some kind of difficulty, look at it as, what is this situation trying to teach me? What am I supposed to be learning from this? How can this make me a stronger, better person? So have a growth mindset in that fashion. The next thing I have, number 4, I told y'all I'm breezing through these. Number 4 is to cultivate gratitude for challenges in your life, which kind of goes hand in hand with what I just mentioned. I've talked about this before. Any failure, and I think I just did a short on it. Any failure that you might have is not a loss, it is a lesson. Okay, what can you learn from that? So don't look at a failure as this huge mistake. I feel like failures, you fail your way to success. So failures are just ways, or they are like clues to help you get to the next step so that you can be successful. Okay. All right. Let me take a sip because I've been talking a whole lot. And hold on. I see April has a comment. Let me put that up. April says, I used to do a daily gratitude journal. 2 things that happened for the day I was grateful for, and I would do that before bed. I need to get back to it. Yes, that's awesome. I'm actually, well, I'll wait to share something else with you guys that y'all might can want to participate with it with me. Okay. What was I on? So I just did number 4. So number 5 ties into what April just said, is to have a gratitude journal. So have a gratitude journal and write down the things that you are thankful for. And then like I said, I'm going to get back to doing this, but I think what I'm going to do, instead of just writing down things that I'm grateful for, because I think part of the reason I got away from it is that I won't say it kind of got repetitive. Like you say, you're thankful for your family, you're thankful for your friends. If something happened that day, you were like, okay, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that. But then, you know, but then it kind of got, okay, I'm thankful. You right back to, I'm thankful for my family, I'm thankful for my friends. So it would, I mean, even though it did kind of challenge you to try and think of stuff that you were thankful for, it did get kind of repetitive, which is why I think I got away from it. So this time around, when I do my gratitude journal, I am going to use the prompt that asks me what made me smile today. So that way I can pick something. So if I do it in the morning, I'm probably going to pick something from yesterday that made me smile. Or if I do it at the end of the day, then I'll pick it from that day. But I'm going to use the prompt, what made me smile today? So that way I can reflect back and like, hey, what actually brought me joy today? What was something that I was happy about? So I think I'm going to do that. And then also maybe use a prompt that asks me like, how was I able to help someone today? So what made me smile, or how was I able to help someone, or how someone was able to help me on today? So I think I'm going to use that as a prompt instead of just writing down, the things that I'm grateful for, so that it doesn't get repetitive. And I won't say boring, because none of our blessings are boring, but I just don't want to be writing down the same thing every other week or whatever. So I think with using that prompt, what made me smile today, that will help me keep it spicy. And that way I can look back, at the end of the year or even a month later at my little journal entries and be like, oh my gosh, I remember when that happened. Or, oh my gosh, that did crack me up. Or, oh my gosh, that was such a sweet thing that happened. So I am going to use that as a prompt instead for my gratitude journal. All right. Number 6 is to visualize your goals with gratitude. And that means like if you have not achieved your goals, like I have so many goals that I'm trying to reach or whatever, express gratitude for the things that you are working toward. That way it shifts your focus from what you don't have to what is on the way. So look at it that way. So don't beat yourself up like, oh my gosh, I've been working at this for so long and I still haven't, reach this particular goal. Just say, hey, but I'm in the process of it. So express gratitude for the things that you are working towards. And also that brings me to number 7 is to appreciate the present. So oftentimes we are so goal oriented or forward thinking that we're not appreciative always of the things that we have, because we're always looking at the things that we want or are trying to achieve. So appreciate the present. That way you can focus on what you are grateful for right now, the things that are happening that are going well in your life right now. Number 8 is to reframe your negative thoughts. And I love the saying, and sometimes I have to remind myself to do this. There was something I was reading in a book or something. I don't know where I heard this from, but I know some different speakers talk about it. So maybe I heard it on a podcast or something. Is to reframe your, when you say, oh my gosh, I have to do this. Or, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff to do. Or, oh my gosh, I have to do this report. Or, oh my gosh, I have to do this research or whatever for this new project that I'm working on or whatever. Reframe that from I have to I get to. Like you have the opportunity. You get to do these things. Other people might be wishing and wanting and hoping that they can do these various things, and you get to do them. You don't have to do them. You get to do them. So reframe your thinking in that way. Okay. Let me see. And thank you, April, too, for sharing as well. Let me see what she has posted. Hold on. April says failures are opportunities to pivot. Yes, I love that. They definitely are. And then she also says, I would put 2 new things that happened for the day. If I was in a bad mood, I would go out and do 2 things for other people that they could write in their gratitude journal. Oh, that was nice. I stopped at go out. I thought like if I was in a bad mood, I would just go out. But now I see that is really nice though, April. And then April also says, if I was in a horrible mood, I would sit somewhere. I wait to see two things that happen that someone would be grateful for. That is good. That is good. So yeah, you have to now, and that what April is saying pretty much is you create your opportunities. You create kind of like what happens in your life. So if you're having a bad mood, you can change that. Like go out and do something. Go out and help somebody. Go out and change the situation. Like you are in charge of your life. You don't have to sit there and be all mad and grumpy and sad and stuff like that. You get to decide how your day is going to look. And part of that is just taking charge and changing the situation or being of service to someone else and helping someone else, okay? Because you can always find someone who is in need. Which comes to number 9 is to surround yourself with positive people. And that kind of goes without saying, like you're a reflection of the 5 people who are around you. So if you're around a bunch of people who are negative, chances are you're going to be negative. So surround yourself with people who think positively. And number 10 is to learn from your setbacks with gratitude. Okay. 11 is to express gratitude to others. So make sure you are taking time to thank people who are in your life. Thank people for doing stuff for you, whether it's something small, like someone holding the door open for you, or, even something big, somebody coming to your aid or coming to your rescue or doing a big favor, a big ask that you need or whatever. Just be thankful of people. So even with that, I'm trying to get better at thanking people, even for stuff that, I kind of expect them to do. Like it's not something special, but just thanking them for them doing that. And not just what I'm also trying to get better at is not just saying thank you, is telling them why I'm thanking them. Like, thank you so much for doing this particular task. It really helped out with XYZ. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's just instead of saying, thank you for this. I want to tell them thank you for doing this. But I want to tell them like how it helps out or how it changed the situation, or how it made my day go easier or something like that. So I want to tell them how them doing this particular thing is actually helpful and beneficial so that they can feel good about doing it. The other thing is make sure that you practice gratitude for yourself and to yourself. So forgive yourself for past mistakes. Don't beat yourself up about it. Show yourself some kindness and grace that you would show to other people. The other thing is number 13 is to create a gratitude ritual. And that is, most of the people are probably doing this, okay? Or hopefully you are. And that's just, saying your prayers, counting your blessings before you go to bed or anything like that, saying your grace before meals, just saying thank you. So I think a lot of us have gratitude rituals, but I think some of these things are just like so, what is it? I don't want to say mundane, but it's just so much a part of our everyday life or routine that we don't look at it as us showing gratitude or whatever, or but I think we need to just kind of refocus on it and be like, yeah, I am showing gratitude in this particular way. Let me saying my grace before I eat, before I stuff this food in my mouth, is a way for me to practice gratitude. Number 14 is to be a lifelong learner. Y'all know I am big on that, okay? Be grateful that you are willing to work on yourself and trying to improve and grow and learn and experience new things. And we're going to round off the list with number 15 is to pay it forward. Find ways that you can give back to other people, show kindness to other people, just be generous, a kind, caring, considerate person. See how you can help someone else. And usually when you're able to help someone else because maybe they're in a bad situation or something like that, or even if it's something small, like if it's something small, like buying coffee for someone, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I have the ability to be able to buy coffee for someone else as well as buy coffee for me and not, not have it cause a financial burden. So oftentimes when we help others, it also helps us to recognize that the blessings that we ourselves have. Okay. So that was 15 things about the powerfulness or power of gratitude. Okay. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to take a quick little break. Well, not a break. I'm going to take a sip. And then we're going to jump into the final tips of having a life-changing year and how to start 2025 off strong. All right. So I'm going to check the comments. I'm also going to do a recap of the first 8 that I shared with you guys. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's 16. I think I told y'all it was 15, but it's 16 tips. I'm like, why is the math not mathing? All right. April says, yes, take charge of you. And then she says, telling them why is a great idea. Yeah, because I think sometimes people don't know why you're thanking them, or be like, yeah, she told me thank you, but it really don't mean anything or whatever. But yeah, telling them why, like, this really was helpful for me. And then April said, that was good. Oh, thank you, April. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Let me see how I'm doing with time. Ooh. Okay, y'all. So let me see. Let me see if I can get through all of this stuff in like 15 minutes. Okay. We're going to see. We're going to see how I do. Okay. So as a recap from last week, if you missed it, really go and watch the replay because that helps me out. But just in case, I'm going to run through really quickly. I'm not going to go into detail. You got to catch last week's Tipsy Tuesday to get all the detail for these first 8 tips. So last week we talked about how to start your 2025 off strong. The first tip was to start now. Don't wait till January 1st, okay? You need to get the reps in. You need to get the practice in now so you can know if you need to make adjustments. So start now. Number 2 was to reflect. Reflect on how 2024 went, what is going well, what you would like to improve upon. Number 3 was to set a strong intention for the year ahead, like what is going to be your overall theme for the year. Number 4 was set clear and achievable goals and break them down into smaller goals so that you can achieve something, okay? And also remember, sometimes when you start something, like when you set a goal to do something, that also means that you might need to stop or limit something else. Number 5 for having a start 2025 off strong was to prioritize your health, both physically and mentally. Number 6 was to develop a growth mindset and embrace challenges. Y'all see how this keeps coming up because we just talked about this with the gratitude. Number 7 was build a daily routine. And that's when we talked about waking up early in the morning. But we know April is the night owl. But yeah, whatever your routine is, do create a daily routine for yourself, some kind of way. Number 8 was spend time with people who inspire and motivate you. And we just talked about surrounding yourself with positive people when it comes to exercising gratefulness. So that's what we talked about last week, the first 8. That was all I was able to get through. So now we are going to talk about the final 8 that I have. And y'all will be, I won't say y'all will be surprised what number 16 is, but you'll see when I announce it. All right, so number 9, y'all, and I did not review these today, so I haven't looked at these since last week. So let me see what I wrote down. Let me see what I wrote down. Number 9 is how to start your 2025 off strong is don't waste your time on fluff. And what I meant by that is don't buy stuff that you think will help you achieve your goals, but don't, because they create a false sense of progress. So what I mean by that is, like, oftentimes, let's use, for example, a lot of people have a weight loss goal for the beginning of the year. Don't go out there buying, all these little weights and the little, these jump ropes and all kinds of stuff, these cute outfits, and then they're going to just sit in the closet. They're going to collect dust in your living room or whatever. Don't buy all of this little stuff until you have gotten in the habit of actually doing those things. And I will speak for myself personally. Like, I did not now I will say this. I did get the cute outfits to work out in, because I did find when I look better, like when I felt like I looked cute, I was more inclined to go work out versus me just throwing on like a t-shirt and some jogging pants or whatever. When I felt cute, I was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and work out. I will say that did motivate me to work out a little bit more. But even with that, I didn't buy I still don't buy real expensive ones or whatever. I didn't buy real expensive ones. Like I started off just looking around at like the local stores trying to get stuff that was on sale, because I was like, I'm not spending a whole bunch of money on this stuff. And then I don't end up doing what I'm supposed to do. But as I saw, okay, I look cute in this, then I was more inclined to work out more. But sometimes we'll buy all this stuff, get this different equipment, get, a whole gym set at our house, and we don't even use it. But we feel like we accomplished something because we went out and we bought that, the weights and stuff like that. We went out and we bought the jump rope. Or if you're like trying to organize your house or whatever, you say, oh, I could have my house so organized. All I need to get is all these different bins and color code my kitchen, so everything in my pantry will look like this or whatever. And then you go out and you buy all that stuff, but your pantry still looks a mess. But you feel good about yourself because you was like, well, I did get the stuff for the pantry. But no. So don't waste your time on fluff, okay? I'm guilty of this as well. I will buy planners and all that kind of stuff and not even use the planner. And now I find it a year later. I'm like, oh, this is a brand new planner. Too bad I can't use it because it's for these other days. So sometimes we're like, okay, I'm going to get more organized. I'm going to be better with my schedule. We get all this stuff, but then we don't do any of the things, but we feel good for the moment because we went out and did something. But did we really do something? Like, did we really accomplish something? And I was guilty of that this year. I went out and said, this was supposed to be my year that I was getting back into savings, y'all. I got so many savings trackers and stuff like that. Y'all, I didn't use them savings trackers. If I'm being honest, if y'all go back and look, I think I might have did one like savings video or whatever, and y'all ain't seen nothing else from me since then. You know why? Because your girl haven't been saving like that. Okay, not in that way. I'm still saving, y'all, but not with using the savings trackers and how I was going to be all gung-ho with it and everything. No. So I found some of those savings trackers just the other day when I was cleaning up, and I was like, oh yeah, I bought this because I thought this was going to be really cool and really fun. No, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on the fluff. Just do what you need to do. Stop telling yourself you need all this extra stuff to achieve this particular goal. Chances are you don't, okay? Because chances are if you buy it, a lot of times you still don't achieve the goal, okay? Because that is not the key. That is not the key. It's all about you shifting your mindset and just doing the thing that you need to do. All right, number 10. That I have for starting your 2025 off strong is to have a meeting with yourself. I know it sounds a little crazy, y'all, but we need to have some check-ins. Just like you have meetings at work, you have maybe family meetings, you have conversations with your friends to see how they doing, how things are going. Talk to yourself. Have a little check-in with yourself and be like, hey, am I meeting my goals? Am I on track for my goals? And you might need to have a meeting with yourself daily. And if you have a meeting daily, it might only have to be like 10 minutes. You might have to have a weekly meeting, and that one probably needs to be a little bit longer. Or if you have like a monthly meeting, that one needs to be like 45 minutes to an hour because you haven't checked in a month. So you really need to go through and take inventory of what you've been able to accomplish. So I am going to start doing that because I have not been having meetings with myself, or if I have, they've been more like quarterly or every 6 months. When it's like, oh my gosh, half the year is gone. Let me see what progress I made or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to start having meetings with myself, probably at least on a weekly basis, just to check in and say, hey, what have you been able to accomplish this week? Are we heading in the right direction? What happened that went well this particular week? What sabotaged this week? How can we improve for next week? Like, I'm just going to have a check-in with myself and keep it real and hold myself accountable to the things that I am striving for, okay? So, yes, have a meeting with yourself and make any necessary adjustments that you need to and see if you are on track to hit the target or the goal that you have set, all right? let me see. Let me see how I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing pretty good with time. I still got like 10 minutes, and yeah, I'm doing good. All right, so let me look at these comments real quick. April says, I feel good buying fluff too. LOL. Yes, the fluff make us feel real good. Like we really accomplished something. And you know what I think it does too, April? This just came to mind. It gives us something to show. Like we like, well, look what I did. You know, I have this thing to show for it or whatever, that I am working towards my goal. Okay. But did you reach the goal? No. Have you made any progress on the goal? No. So it's a cute little visual, but it's not helping us accomplish anything. And then April also says, we can use Chat GPT to help do your check-in too. Write a list of what you did, type it out, and ask Chat, did I make progress? Or progress. Yes, Chat GPT can come in clutch. It can even help you, like, hey, let's say Chat GPT, I want to lose 10 pounds by March or something like that. You can say, hey, Chat GPT, I want to lose 10 pounds by March. Create me a meal plan and a workout plan that I can use that has me working out, a meal plan for 5 days or something like that, and a workout plan that has me working out 3 days out of the week with different exercises that target X, Y, and Z. And Chat GPT will create it for you. It really will. It really will. Chat GPT be coming in clutch. Okay. So you don't have to do all of it yourself. And these are free resources that you can use. So yes, thank you. Thank you, April. Yes. And I knew what you meant. Progress. All right. So have them check in with yourself. Now, number 11 brings me to the next thing, which, okay, if you have the monthly meetings with yourself, then you should also, or regular meetings with yourself, then you should also plan to have monthly celebrations for you achieving your goals. And but if you ain't checking in with yourself, you ain't gonna have nothing to celebrate. Okay. All right. So we got to do the check-ins, we got to do the meetings. But when you check in, make sure you celebrate yourself. Because like I said, if you're like me, I'll hit the goal and then it's like, okay, great, on to the next goal. But let's celebrate the stuff. Let's celebrate the small wins. Let's celebrate the big wins. Let's celebrate any win that you have. And possibly at the end of the year, consider doing like a big year-end celebration. Now, at the top, did I talk about it? Yeah. So last week I talked about the 12-week year. That's the book that I am going to shoot. I need to start reading it. I am going to read it before the end of the year so that I will start off 2025 right. And I think that will help me keep me accountable too if I do it every quarter. And so I can just, and also so I can see how far I've come so I can have this big end of the year celebration. Okay. So I think if we celebrate ourselves, cheer ourselves on by recognizing what we've been able to accomplish, then it helps us to keep going. Okay. Sometimes we get stuck or we stop because it doesn't look like we've been achieving our goals. And sometimes it just doesn't look like we've been achieving our goals because we haven't sat down and actually really looked to see how far we've come or to see what growth we made or anything like that. So that was number 11. Celebrate your achievements celebrate your wins for achieving your goals. Number 12, we talked about this before, is to limit your social media or screen time. Now, I know limit, it sounds so restrictive, okay? I know. So when I say limit, maybe what I really mean is to, and some of y'all might need to limit, okay? But what I really mean is to allot certain times for you to do these activities. So if you are doing social media or if you are watching TV, say maybe like, okay, I'm going to get on my social media in the morning. And I'll do this to myself. And I'm like, I'm only going to be on here for 15 minutes. And I'll set the time for 15 minutes. When that 15 minutes is up, it's like, okay, girl, we need to go on and we need to do something else. Okay. We got other stuff to do. We can't keep scrolling and getting caught up and kikiing over these people who just acting a plum fool. All right. We got actual work to do. So I will set a timer and usually I will listen to the timer. Sometimes I will ignore it, but usually I will listen to the timer and I'm like, okay, time for me. I gotta get off. IG, Facebook, whatever, and go on to my next thing. I also limit my screen time or my TV time. Y'all know I don't really watch a whole lot of TV, um, even though I have been doing it more. And y'all, yeah, I've been doing it a lot more. Y'all, let me share this with you guys. Y'all know those little holiday movies and stuff. Y'all, I used to never watch any of those holiday movies because they're so corny. They still are so corny. I don't know what it is. I'm getting soft, y'all. I don't know what it is about this season, but this particular holiday season, I wanted to watch them. Like I legit wanted to watch them. I don't know why. Never wanted to before. So I've been watching those or whatever. And I'm probably gonna watch some more this week since I'm off. But yeah, I don't know. But usually I'm limiting how much time I'm spending watching TV. If I'm doing anything, if I'm watching any videos, even like YouTube videos, I don't watch them at regular speed. They're gonna be at like 1.5 to 2x. Okay. I need to watch them quick, fast, and in a hurry. Your video is 30 minutes. We about to cut this in half and give me 15 so I get two for the price of one. Okay. So I can watch another video in the same amount of time. And I feel like I've accomplished something. I feel like, hey, I watched two videos today, two 30-minute videos. In the span of 30 minutes, I feel like I'm saving myself time. It makes me feel good. Okay. But yes, a lot certain times for you to do those screen related activities, whether it's social media, YouTube, TV, whatever. Okay. And then identify anything that are just time sucks. So anything that is just like a complete waste of time, try to identify those things in your life so that you can find ways to kind of eliminate them. Okay. So that was number 12, y'all. I've been talking. Oh goodness. Okay. All right. I got like less than 4 minutes. And I still got four things to talk about. But number 13 is to declutter. So I was listening to a podcast, and I won't say I feel that is true, but the science is showing that it's true. But retrospectively, I know this is true. They say to declutter because clutter causes you to make poor decisions. I know in college, y'all, I kept a messy room. I'm like a messy person. Like I got stacks of papers and stuff like that, piles of clothes, definitely in college. So that's how my half of the room looked with my roommate or whatever. That's how my room would look. I could not study in my room. I had to go somewhere in the library, somewhere outside, because I could not study in that chaos. But studies have shown that clutter causes you to make poor decisions. So you need to declutter, and not only like declutter physical stuff, you might need to declutter stuff that just ain't serving you anymore. Maybe that's people, maybe that's family, maybe that's friends, maybe that's certain obligations, that you have. You might need to declutter your life in all aspects. Maybe you are overcommitted. You're helping out in this club, this organization, whatever. It's clutter that you don't really need, and it's not serving you or serving a purpose, and it's hindering you from achieving your goals. Declutter. Okay. See what you need to declutter from in your life, and practice meditation. And what they found, I'm trying to remember it because this was like, I had just heard it like last week, right before I did this. Practice meditation. They say the people who practice meditation, they're able to make better decisions because they do meditation. They know how to calm their mind down even when there's chaos going on around them. So I thought that was really good. So I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I would like to do meditation in 2025. That is something I would like to achieve, but chances are I'm probably not gonna put in the effort to do it. But I know it is helpful and beneficial and everything. But I thought that was so cool that they found that, hey, people who meditate are able to make decisions or better decisions when things are chaotic or hectic in their life, because they know how to quiet the mind. And I do want to get control of that. Okay. And I see I have some comments. So let me look at that really, really quickly. And I need to take a sip, y'all. And then we're going to do these last three, which won't take long at all. What's up, Nee? Y'all remember my bestie boo? She says Chat GPT gonna fix me a meal plan. Okay, yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, it will fix you a whole meal plan. You can even tell it um what kind of food you have. Like if you have chicken, or if you don't want something, like make me a meal plan that includes chicken, beef, or whatever, and it will create it for you. And then April says, I love those Hallmark Christmas movies. Girl, I don't know what it is. I can't say that I love them because I'm watching them. So something is drawing me to them, but they are like so cheesy and corny. But I don't know why I'm watching them. I don't know why I'm watching them this year. I don't know why. I'm getting soft. All right. And Nee says, love the holiday movies. Y'all, I'm getting soft. And then Shanice also says, it's called an organized mess. Yes. Well, mine has gotten a little bit disorganized, which is why, y'all, it's ridiculous. I have been decluttering. And I need to do that after I get off of here as well, or try and finish up, or I might wake up early in the morning. Y'all, I think I told y'all last week, like I donated 3 bags of clothes to like the Salvation Army. Tell me why I got like 3 more jumbo size bags. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But I will say, in decluttering, I was like, Lord, thank you. Like, I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to be able to purchase all of these items. I'm so grateful that I did not go without this year. I'm so grateful I didn't even miss these items that I didn't know were at the back of my closet or whatever. And I still had plenty of clothes to wear. I said, yes, Lord, it seems a little bit gluttonous, like I have so many, but I am thankful that you have blessed me with abundance. So let me now get rid of these things that are no longer serving me, that are cluttering up my closet, and give these to someone else. And then April says, yes, I need to declutter, but it's such hard work. Well, I would say organizing is hard work. It has been easy for me to declutter, like getting rid of the stuff. Like now that, because I'm like, I think it's just because I'm sick of myself now. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm like at the point where I'm like sick of myself, and I'm like, girl, get rid of this stuff. So I'm like tossing all kinds of stuff that I might have been like, I'll wear it next summer or something like that. I'm like, no, girl, you ain't wear it the last 2 summers. Get rid of like, get rid of it. And I'm like, it's to the point where y'all, I have too many clothes. I don't even know where I'm going to end up putting them. So it's like, get rid of this stuff and bless somebody else. Like today, and I won't even say I was devastated. Most of the stuff that I bagged up today still had tags on them. It's ridiculous. And I'm not even, it's crazy. But anyway, April says, hey, Nee. And Shanice was telling her, hey, let me see these real quick. And then we're going to get through these last 2. She says, OM chanting 432 hertz music helps you to focus when meditating. Okay. I know, I guess that's ohms. I'm writing this down because I know certain frequencies are better. Helps you move. Okay, I'm gonna try that because I be falling. I'll be honest. The last time I tried to meditate, it's been a couple of years, but I was falling asleep, and I was just trying to do it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, but it was the first thing in the morning, like when I first woke up. So I'm up there sitting there, and I'm falling asleep within like 5 minutes. That is, I don't know. It's crazy. All right. And then April says, I think I could donate. I think I could donate half my apartment and not even notice it so much. Yeah, it's ridiculous the amount of stuff that I have. Like, and that's the sad part is, like I said, I donated 3 bags last week. I got 3 more bags this week. My closet still looks full. Like, it doesn't look like I'm missing anything. And that's why I was like, thank you, Lord, for blessing me with so much. But I've been a little bit out of control. And then Keisha says, wow, talked about this the last 2 weeks on my live. Gratitude is definitely what we should do at all times. Yes, definitely. This is the season for gratitude, which, y'all, thank you, Keisha, because I almost forgot because I didn't write this down. What I'm going to be doing. I'm going to announce that at the end for you guys, too. Oh, what's up, Aston? Good to see you. Ashley says, how did you call out my whole life in one video? LOL, all the things, clutter, workout clothes, all the Lululemon and all the Peloton, and struggle to work out. That's what we do. It's like we buy all this stuff because it's something for us to show and to say that we made progress, but we're not really doing anything. So don't waste your time buying all the fluff. Just get to the meat of the matter and get it done. April says, I'm the opposite. Organizing is easy. Decluttering is hard. Yeah. Organizing for me, yeah, that's what takes work. It's trying to make sure I have everything set up and flowing like I want it to. All right. But let's wrap this up because y'all, I'm over time. I was only supposed to be here for 45 minutes. It's already at 50 minutes. So we just talked about declutter. Now here's a little touchy topic that I have in order for you to start your 2025 off strong. And that is to control your finances. Don't let them control you. And I know shots fired. Pew, pew, pew. But I am talking to myself because your girl, once again, has been a little bit out of control. All right. So I got to reel it back in, but it is the holidays, so I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway with that. But don't let the finances control you, okay? So come up with a plan. If you already know, like I know, like this right here, this holiday season is a bit out of control. I'm going to have to reel it in. Go ahead and set up your plan that you are going to start in January or start next month or whenever. Just set up how are you going to accommodate this? How are you going to be better with your finances? Also be reflective and look at, okay, what are my triggers? What is causing me to buy this random stuff? Like I said, I just gave most of the stuff I put in bags today. They still had tags on it. So it's like, why was I buying all this stuff or whatever? So see what is causing you to buy unnecessary or spend unnecessarily on things. Look at what are your highest spending categories outside of, like your rent, utilities, that kind of stuff. Like what is your, what is it called? I forget what the type of spending it's called. But whatever that spending is outside of your necessities, like what are you spending money on that maybe you can cut back on? All right. And number 15 for starting your 2025 off strong is to say your daily affirmations. Like look in that mirror and tell yourself you are awesome. You are wonderful. You are strong. You are confident. You are capable. Say all your affirmations. Do it every day. Give yourself the pep talk that you need so that you can not only start off 2025 strong, but start off each day strong and being the amazing person that you are. And the last thing that I have, which just puts a bow on everything that we talked about today, the last and final tip, number 16 for starting 2025 off strong is to practice gratitude. Y'all. So, like I said, I created this list last week or whatever. Didn't really know what I was going. I knew I was going to talk about something with Thanksgiving this week or whatever. So it's nice that I ended it on practice gratitude, and we were already talking about gratitude on today. All right. So real quick, y'all, going back to the church announcements. Like I said, check out the Side Hustle Saturday video that I did just last Saturday for the 15 holiday side hustles. Be like April, make you 19K in this holiday season. I told y'all I'll have a new video out probably tomorrow for you guys as well. And I have my Black Friday sale on coaching. And this is the lowest price that it is going to be not only all year, but even into 2025, because I will be going up on my coaching prices. And let me go ahead. I'm going to put it in the chat again and post it. And then I'm going to look at the last comments. And then we're going to get up out of here. Oh, and also, so let me put it on the screen for anybody who wants to grab it. So the thing that I was reminded of when Keisha made her comment is that I'm going to be doing a gratitude challenge. Like I said, I want to get back in expressing my gratitude on a regular basis. So I'm going to do a gratitude challenge starting on Thanksgiving. I'm going to post a video sharing with y'all. Like I said, I'm going to use the prompt. I'm not going to list out, I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for my children, even though I am. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the prompt what made me smile today. So I'll probably post it either at the end of the day or, the beginning of the next day. But I want to start it on Thanksgiving. So I guess I'll be posting it at the end of the day. But what made me smile today? And so if y'all see that video, I ask that you join in and put what made you smile for the day as well, so that maybe you can make me smile some more, or you'll see what happened to me and I can help make you smile as well. And we just gonna be sharing the love. So gratitude challenge starts on Thanksgiving Day. With that, I hope y'all will join me so that y'all can see what all you're grateful for and just us being more appreciative and everything. All right, so let me look really quick. April made a few more comments and then I am hopping off. She says, girl, you talking scary now. Number 14 gonna take some work. Was that the financial one? April, you good. All you gotta do is go get that coquito and sell it this holiday season and you're gonna be good. I mean, that right there is your emergency fund. Easy. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine. And then April says it is a great list. Thank you, April. Well, hold on. Let me practice my gratitude. Thank you so much, April, for sharing with me that list was great. It really makes me feel so special and that I'm doing a great job with sharing this information with you. How you like that? This is how I'm practicing being grateful, telling people why I am grateful for what they did. So thank you. Sunny Nicole says, where are you going to post this information? Hold on, what information? What information are you talking about, Sunny Nicole? I'm not sure. Or are you talking about the challenge? If you're talking about the gratitude challenge, I'll post it on my Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, if that's what you're talking about. If it's something else, I'm not sure. And then Shanice says, gratitude challenge accepted. Yes, Nee. I'm glad you'll be joining. And then April says, yay, wonderful start. Okay, so it was the gratitude challenge. Yep, so look for it it'll definitely be on the YouTube because I was going to wait to share this. So no, I'm gonna wait to share that part because I'm already over. So, but yeah, I'll be posting on my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Gratitude challenge definitely be up by the end of the day. Starts on Thanksgiving, and I'm trying to do it for 30 days. I don't know Thanksgiving is what, the 28th or whatever. So I guess until December 28th, maybe until the new year. We'll see how it goes, but I at least want to do 30 days of the gratitude challenge. All right. Okay, but that is all I have. Thank y'all so much for joining. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, and happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy with your friends and your family. Take care, guys.